안녕하세요, 페미니스트리 여러분. 좋은 아침입니다. 오늘은 저희가 후원하고 있는 아이들이 다니고 있는 두 번째 교회인데요. 교회 이름이 블리스 아멘 교회예요. 블리스라는 뜻은 천상의 기쁨, 지상 최고의 기쁨이라는 뜻이라고 하더라고요. 그래서 천국의 기쁨을 누리는 교회라는 의미로 교회 이름이 블리스 아멘 교회인데, 교회 주변 교회 모습이 어떤지 좀 보여드리도록 하겠습니다. 네, 여기는 이렇게 동네에서 안쪽으로 쭉 들어왔더니 이렇게 스쿨이 많아요. 교회는 이렇게 아담합니다. 교회 앞에 이렇게 나무로 만든 농구대가 있어서 아이들이 농구를 하는 것 같습니다. 필리핀은 농구를 다 좋아해서 동네마다 농구대가 있더라고요. 이제 교회 안으로 들어가 보도록 하겠습니다. 들어가 볼게요. 교회 앞에 고양이가 있는데 놀랬나봐요. 자, 교회 내부에 들어왔습니다. 네, 이렇게 현수막도 있고, 올해 말씀의 주제가 이사야 40장 31절인가 봐요. 있습니다.
네, 안녕하세요. 만나서 반갑습니다. 오늘은 팬미니스트를 통해서 장학후원을 연결하고 있는 블리스 아멘 교회를 방문했습니다. 블리스 아멘 교회를 담당하고 있는 우리 비센테 사모님과 함께 얘기를 나눠보도록 하겠습니다. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Can you introduce yourself?
Good morning. I'm Pastora Jenny Vicente of this Amen Church. And thank you for FaN Ministry to visit this place in the Philippines and the scholars that we have here.
Then, can you explain your situation, background of scholarship student?
Yes, very well. Our scholars here, they really need of help because their family are not able to sustain. Even both parents are working, yet they are not able to sustain the studies of their children. Especially most of the scholars here, families here are transient, and so they are not living in their own homes. So they just rent like that, and then studies, it's hard for them to be transferring from one place to another. So they have difficulty of studies. Some of them would like to stop, but our church always encourages them to continue their studies because I believe education is very more important to them. If they are able to finish their studies, they will be able to find a job and be able to help the parents. Because some of the children here, when they reach the age of 15, and if they cannot continue their studies, they will find another job, and then they will find a job and then help their parents. And then during their working time, they can find some friends to become their suitors, and then they can get married early. So that's the problem. So that's why our church, my personal interest for them is to continue to study and help them. So some of our parents now are able to help them because they find jobs for themselves. And some of our students are now more interested to study. And what is good thing about a scholarship program is that they come to church and they know how to pray. We teach them how to pray. We educate them to trust the Lord, and then they offer also themselves to learn more skills here in church, so they can be helping in the ministry here. So some of the kids that we have here, they learn already some of music ministry, keyboard, guitar, and music, members of music team. And in their studies, they are very thankful that some friends are helping them, especially the families like that. So they are very thankful for that. And one more thing is that to learn how to make writings about devotion, devotional book like that. So it's very nice to see them having that kind of awareness about their spirituality and also their educational ability to continue. We are just helping them to continue their interest for studies so that they can become developed and then be a good help also to their families. So thanks for our friends of FaNM. Thank you for helping them and also for your prayers for them. It's very good help for them. Thank you so much.
And then, as I know, especially this place is Tagaytay, near from Taal volcano.
Yes.
So, can you explain about the Taal volcano corruption and
Coronavirus. Yes, the Taal volcano eruption was really a big problem for us, and following also with that was the coronavirus. All activities of students were stopped, and then also all works stopped, and families have no other things to do but stay in their homes and then thinking what to do. They lost their job, parents lost their job, and children also they cannot study. But that was the time. It was also a very good time for us all, especially me, because during the time it was a time for me to go inside their homes and pray for them, help them encourage,
house to house,
house to house, because we are not allowed to come here to church, especially during pandemic. So we are. It was God's purpose. Maybe the eruption and the coronavirus was God's purpose for us that we can go inside their homes, because without the eruption,
even though minor situation, you have a chance to visit to every houses.
Yes, because barangay didn't know. So I go inside their homes and have their prayer, Bible studies with them. So that's why the children we build some kind of close relationship. So during those times, the families gather together and we pray together like that, and emotional stability, relationship we started already. So and after even during the pandemic, there were times that I went inside their homes early in the morning, 5 o'clock, 5:30. Okay, 5:30. Starting 5:30, me and Miracle, we go in one family and then let's have
In
break.
the morning only.
Opo.
5:30 a.m.
Yes. We went inside their homes and then we prayed together, read the Bible, and then so in one day, especially Sunday, we can visit 5 houses. Actually. So since we cannot come inside here, so that's the thing that we do. We go from house to house, except for San Guillermo. I cannot go there because I'm not allowed, because I'm already say 60. So I cannot. I was not allowed. But here it's okay. Barangay didn't know anyway. So and
Okay.
it was good. It was good.
Because of volcano eruption and coronavirus, scholarship students had nakama situations. So can you give us two specific examples?
Especially their food. Food. They do not know where to find food. But then the barangay is helping, but it is not enough. And the church, through some friends also, Pastor Han, with some friends came here and helped us give food to them. And other churches, other friends, churches, fellowship, they come here also and help. So those times were very hard, but people learn. I always tell them, even if coronavirus shut down all works or shut down all schools, but the presence of God, the throne of God's grace is never closed. So that's why we have to pray. We have to pray like that. So the children, the parents, they learned also to pray to God.
Okay. Sister Pepe and Sister Gladys, as a step, do you have something to say? Some scholarship student?
About scholarship students here in Talgaytay, they are most girls, because most of the young people here and members of the church is girls, and they have a very hard in internet connection, because they are not able to have an internet in their own house, and they need to have a load every day for their studies, especially for those they are graduating students, and most of them are using modular, but even modular, they need also internet connection for their task to send it to their teachers. That's why that's the big difficulties in the scholars here in Tagaytay.
Okay, Sister Gladys, can you give us a specific example, some students?
Like Paula and Princess Angel, some scholars, they are really encountering a lot of challenges in their lives, but still they really wanted to continue their studies. That's why this scholarship program, this is a really big help for them, so to provide their needs for their studies. So they were grateful in this ministry.
Yes.
Long time ago, these two, and even from San Guillermo, because they are graduating, they always ask me, Pastora, can we continue our scholarship until college? I said to them, I don't know what is the program of Pastor Han and other friends, other sponsors that we have, but you just pray. because if you are really willing to continue your study, just continue and then you pray to God and then God will help you. So just keep on praying.
They are really willing to
Yes.
study to
To study.
continue. That's why they are worried about that.
So they keep on asking me, Pastor, please help me. Said, please let's pray to God always about it because I cannot answer you. Only God can answer us.
Yes, I understand what you are saying. Okay, through our scholarship programs, you can have a good result, good product. Do you have something to say about that?
The good result is that our students, they have good interest. They have interest to continue. They have mind to continue their studies. Unlike before, when there was no scholarship, so after they finish high school, no more. So they find boyfriends, they make a family, and which is not a good picture because that is additional burden also to the family. So that's why I always encourage them, study, continue study, so that you can find a job and then you can help permanently your family. That's the reason. So, to continue the study is very important to them.
Thousands are interested in not only studying, how they have a church activity to grow faith or not, like this, they are interested in. So,
our scholarship students' activities are very interesting because they come here every Sunday for worship. Even our worship time is 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock.
So
They come
early.
here. Opo. They come here and we have worship together. And then also they come here during our prayer meeting, Wednesday, midweek prayer meeting. So at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And it's very good for them because it will be helping them in their spiritual life and then more trust in the Lord. And also, most of our scholarship students, they are learning skill in keyboard and guitar and music team. So they are the ones leading now in music team. So our old music members, no more, but we raised this new generation of scholars.
From the scholarship.
Opo. And then only San Guillermo cannot come up because their parents also are not. They are not. It's not comfortable for them, for their children to come here every Saturday. So like that. So our scholarship here in students here in Bliss, they are the ones attending here and doing our music team. So it's good. It's good for them. Good for them. Our scholars here, they were my children when they were kids. I taught them during Saturday class at Siham. So actually, they grow up here already.
I'm kind of ministry.
Children ministry, Saturday ministry. So we have also feeding ministry like that during before the eruption, volcano, and the pandemic. So every summer we have DBBS here, and also every Saturday we have our feeding class and Saturday class, Bible class actually. So most of the kids here around here are attending this place. So I told them when the eruption and the pandemic came, only a few children can come here. So we select only those people. So from those children we select those scholars. So they grow up in their faith to God like that. And then they are also presiding now. Presiding and by prayer, writing of prayers, like that, offering prayer, like that. So they are growing in faith. They're growing in faith. And then we encourage them, their parents, that they become a vessel of blessing to their parents. Even if their parents are working, they continue to pray for their parents, because they can be away, so that parents will come to church, will have faith to God.
How about their daily devotion as well?
Yes, their daily devotion, we already give them some kind of devotional study, and we also encourage them to write their own, to read the Bible and then write their own, and then also their prayer. That they are working on it every day, and then actually we encourage them also to have prayer devotion in the morning. We encourage them to come sometimes, but say some of parents are not open to that morning devotion. So that's why we are working on it. But our kids are willing to come, and they are really working about their devotion. So it's good. They have their own notebook. For writing and devotion.
Oh, they have a own notebook for devotion. It's good.
And I'm thinking of giving them some kind of devotional book, say daily bread in Tagalog. But I'm looking for some source materials. So I don't know where I'm find it, but I hope.
That's good. Okay, then can you give Thanksgiving to Fan Ministry sponsors?
Yes, I thank you so much. First of all, to God, because He made Fan family. He purposed Fan family to help our students here. Thank you so much for your prayers and for your help, and also for encourage. It is a good encouragement for them that there are people like you who are not a family of their own, yet have a heart to help them. So that's the thing I always tell them, our scholars, be thankful always to God and to our sponsors and to our fan ministry especially. So thank you so much for helping Filipino kids in Bliss Amin and San Guillermo. It's really a big help for them, and also God bless you more. Thank you so much.
네, 감사합니다. 오늘은 블리스 아멘 교회를 방문해서 비센테 사모님과 함께 이 장학 현황이 어떻게 이루어지고 있는지를 얘기를 나누어 보았습니다. 특별히 블리스 아멘 교회는 이 딸 화산과 가까이 있어서 2020년에 화산 폭발이 이루어지고 또 동시에 또 코로나가 발생하여서 모든 것들이 스탑되고 생계가 어려운 지경 속에서 장학 헌금이 전달되었다고 하는 것은 또 더 큰 의미가 있는 것 같습니다. 여러분들의 기도와 여러분의 장학 후원이 또 한 생명을 살려내고 또 우리 아이들이 내일의 희망을 꿈꿀 수 있는 놀라운 기회가 되는 것 같습니다. 함께 해주셔서 감사합니다. 수고하셨습니다. 네, 감사합니다.